Hey folks, it's Mark here from Harmonics, where we give you the knowledge to get good on guitar. And today we're learning this groovy blues riff. Let's get into it. So the first half of this riff is this. It's mostly in the right hand. So we're going to be bouncing between the 7 and the 5 on the D string. So I've got my first on the 5 and the third on the 7. And we're going to be playing an open A and doing upstrokes on the D string. So the pattern is this. Down, down, up on the A and the D respectively, so 2 downs on the A, and then an up on the 7 on the D with a third finger. Then, kind of off the beat, we repeat that again. So 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This offbeat thing is a little bit difficult for a lot of people. This is why this is not a beginner one, but an intermediate, because I think there's more feel and more going on with your right hand. You have to get the timing right. So I think beginners would struggle with this to get it just right. But so it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, like that. Then it's down on the A, up on the 5, down on the A, up on the 7, and then a quick down on the A again. When I say quick, I mean because you're going to be moving just after that. So the whole thing should look like this, slowly. Now, for the A's, I am palm muting, so I'm using the fleshy part of my palm here as the strings leave the bridge. 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see that I'm kind of pushing my hand into the guitar to keep it quiet on the A's. Right, so there's actually a lot going on there. It's a lot harder to do than you think. And it's mainly because I'm allowing the guitar to have a voice on these upstrokes on the D, but I'm kind of... And as I'm banging my hand in, the fleshy part of my hand into the guitar to keep it quiet, I'm basically playing it down on the A's. You notice that? It's very subtle, very small little picks. Once you've got that, you can add a quarter bend to this 5, so which gives it a great sound, that kind of bluesy little kind of quarter bend. So slowly that would look like this. You get that, just that enough to give it that little edge. So that's part 1. Okay, so in part 2, once we've done this, we need to very quickly slide to here. So what I'm doing is I'm going from 5 and 7 on the D string. I'm moving these fingers up to 5 and 7 on the A. I'm picking the 7 on the A with a downstroke, and I'm immediately sliding to the 5, and I'm adding a quarter bend. I'm going pick on the 7. Notice I'm keeping my first finger on the neck here. Okay, this is important because it needs to be on the 3 to come off the 5, which is about to happen. So I pick the 7 with a downstroke. I immediately slide these fingers down from 7 and 5 to 5 and 3 like this. And as soon as I've done that, I add a tiny quarter bend. Like that, just a tiny quarter bend. So there's a downstroke on the 7, slide, quarter bend on the 5, upstroke on the 3, third finger comes over to the 5 on the E string to create the A note, that's with a downstroke, then an upstroke on the 3, and then we stop. Okay, so the logical part of your brain would maybe want to finish this off like that, but you don't need to because it starts with an open A. So that's part 2. So let's put the 2 parts together. That's the 2 parts combined, but it sounds kind of strange and unfinished because we're not cycling it. So let me cycle it over a couple of times slow so you can hear how that sounds. When I'm done and I just want it to end, I go 1, 2, then open A for the 3rd time, and then I play this chord, an A13, okay? Which is an open A. My first finger is on fret 5 on the D. My second finger is on fret 6 on the G. And my third finger is barring the bottom 2 strings on fret 7. So I'm playing 5 strings. Like that. 1, 2, 3, chord. So I'm playing this note, instead of starting it again, remember with the open A's, I'm going to fret 5, which is an A as well, on the E, and I'm playing it twice on the beat, so 1 and 2, like that. And then I'm playing on the offbeat an open A, so my hand is actually ready with that chord. And then I'm playing the whole chord through like that. So let me show you what I mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's pretty cool. I think it's going to give you a lot of feel. It's going to help with your core tempo and things like that, because it's one of these licks, like some of the famous ones in the world, that goes on the beat and off the beat. And that's what makes it kind of special, I think. This will help you with a little bit of the quarter bluesy bends and things like that, and the movements to slide. I think there's a little bit to this. What I find with a lot of these kind of blues riffs and licks is it's not actually the notes and how complicated it is to play, it's how it's played that's the hard part. I think beginners, later stage beginners coming into intermediate should definitely give this a try, but absolute beginners, no, I wouldn't try this one quite yet. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you enjoyed this lesson, please comment as well. I'd love to know how you're getting on with it, if you've tried it, if it's the kind of thing you like, you want to see more of these, etc. Here is our intermediate playlist, which you can go through and see if there's anything else there you like. Well, that's it for me today. Here's some more videos for you to have a look at. I hope you enjoy them. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.